of the rears. Everybody's going to talk about that. That 88 team will lose a spot here on pit road, and Ross Chastain overshoots it, leaving pit road. What a fantastic stage one it was for that team, but how many spots will he lose right there?
Right here, watch the one car. He's going to cross the yellow line right there.
And then
so we know he doesn't make the corner, locks up the tires, so I could see that A, he gets a spot back, or I could say B, he loses a spot because he didn't maintain pace car speed. We'll get NASCAR's ruling when we return.
SVG is just riding. He is just saving his tires. He does not want to put tires as he goes so slow that Chastain passes him.
Well, he doesn't care about Chastain because he doesn't care a lot about points.
Give him more
He's a teammate also.
Give him more points. Shane said yesterday that this guy we ride with, Ross Chastain, came to the most recent sim session. So Ross Chastain has been helping SVG on ovals. Shane has been helping Ross with road course improvements.
And for the 88, remember, all these cars have to pit still.
So far, a good stop for this 22 bunch. Paul Wolfe was in his window a few laps ago, but he said when the one comes, you follow him to pit road. So Joey Logano comes to pit road so far doing what he needs to do to make it to the round of 8, but there's still 36 laps to go.
It looked like an issue.
Yeah, the one car had a much better pit stop than his 22.
Oh, right front won't come off. You see it right there. Struggles to get the right front off, Jeff. You said it. The one had a much better pit stop.
So I was interested to see how these teams were going to play it.
Logano on pit road. That's a story because of the battle between the one of Chastain. Marty.
The 22 kind of in no man's land here, Steve, with 23 to go. Paul Wolfe said if you can make it live for 4 or 5 more laps, I would love that. Logano said my stuff is gone. I'm literally just hanging on.
Yeah, and as soon as Joey committed to pit road, crew chief Phil Surgeon got on the radio and said, Silverado, Silverado. Apparently in a directive for Ross Chastain, brought him down pit road, 4 fresh Goodyear tires to finish out.
But they will have heard that this man here, Ross Chastain, has been handed a penalty.
He is serving his penalty right now. This is a massive mistake. He was 3 to 4 points.
I put it in the wrong gear.
So watch him as he leaves his pit stall. Watch how fast he's going, but watch the right front tire. He recognizes that he's going too fast, tries to slow down to get it below pit road speed. Watch. He put it in gear, and then he pulled it back to get it in the correct gear. And that is just 2 mistakes on pit road by the driver. One, he overshot pit exit, and on this one, he just was speeding in the wrong gear.
Can he nurse it home? He's got 18 seconds to just crawl around with Kyle Larson in pursuit.
And Chastain now is taking 1 to go.
I don't know how Chastain can hold these guys behind him. I don't think there's any way.
Unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In a very humble approach, Shane Van Gisbergen answered all the questions and said, I'm not necessarily going to be granted a win in this race, but he's got the win. SVG wins the Roval.
Oh, yeah, boys.
The race is on to make it to the 8, to the round of 8.
I mean, he is in this corner deep. Contact with the one, but there's no way he could maintain control. Throws it in reverse, trying to get to the line, but all those cars got by him.
2 cars came across the line in reverse. AJ Hummendinger.
No, Ross and Joey. Joey gets the tiebreaker.
And Ross Chastain.
Oh, they just crashed off of 17th. Just wrecked City to try to make it, and
That's right, Marty. Out by 4 points and 2 mistakes on the day by Ross, but 2 rebounds. Put yourself in a position in the closing laps where you had to have the drive of your life. Your spotter, Brandon McReynolds, said before the last lap, I need a perfect lap. You need a perfect lap. If you had that last lap back, what would you do differently?
I'd restart the whole day, Kim. For our Busch Light Chevy, Trackhouse Racing, they expect so much more out of me. And to speed on pit road, I got to go back. I went off the end of pit road and didn't turn. Thought I had more room and just trying to get to the yellow line and just completely started the downfall there, and then came off out of the pit stall and double clicked up into third, and just unforced errors, just terrible. So it's it's heartbreaking for almost 200 employees at Trackhouse, of our teammates, our ECR engines, everybody that makes this go around with Jockey and the Moose and Kubota. It's, you know, Justin hired me to carry this one car and to drive it and to be the leader, and I just completely unraveled our day. We definitely had the speed on the last lap. Yeah, I missed turn 7. I downshifted the first, put the rear tires, and let the 11 by. So, yeah, not acceptable. Like, just completely, you know, just completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable. How do you kind of come to terms with the mistakes that were made today?
Well, knowing that no one else had a hand in it but me. The WISE program gave me everything I needed. GM, Chevrolet, Trackhouse. So I can go to bed knowing that they're building me to be the best I can be, but I've got to make those right decisions in those moments where I'm not on autopilot, but when I come out of the pit stall, I'm just getting to my lights, and I pulled twice. And when I went to the end of pit road, I didn't turn because I want to get to the end of the yellow line, and I needed to just turn the wheel. It's really simple. So, yeah, it's terrible to get to this level and not perform. It's when you watch and you learn and you study for half your life, to get here and to fail is a terrible feeling right now. And I will wake up tomorrow and go right back to work. That doesn't make it any better for our partners and for all of my teammates that are really upset with me right now. I know the 11's mad. I'm sure I would be too. He got by me clean and was giving me room, and he got by me clean, and I wiped him out. So just have to wake up tomorrow and go back to work, though.
Ross Chastain eliminated here at the Roval, Parker.
Right, and on the flip side of that, Joey Logano advances. So in that final 2 laps, did you realize how close it was between you and Ross Chastain?
Yeah, everyone was telling me how close it was going to be there, and gosh, what a fans are. Is that me? Is that who they're booing at? Oh well. Hey, we're still in. We're still alive, baby. We're still going. I'm so excited. Such a close finish there, and yeah, I knew it was within a point there, and I knew we were going to be tied there at the end, and Ross was going to do whatever he had to do to make it happen. Just wasn't quite fast enough today with our car, but overall, man, it's the drama of the playoffs, right? If you want drama, the playoffs bring it every time. What an entertaining finish there, and to come down to, you know, like I said, a tie there basically at the end before the wreck. So proud of Paul Wolf. Made some really hard calls today. 3 stop in the end there, kind of an audible there at the end. Just our fall off was a little bit too much. So making that call there at the end was ultimately what kept us there in the game with just a few left. So, you know, as a championship performance from the team, wish I was a little faster, but overall, and I couldn't be more proud of the team, and we still got a shot.
Serious drama here at the Roval.